Idiotville has hit the channel with the promotion of dumbasses called Ken Fisher, who promotes this propaganda, this beep propaganda, that the bloodlines are Iranian and that the Jesuits are Iranian. The beeps even admit themselves that they created the Jesuits. They admit it themselves, they are not Iranians. Now you do have a lot of beeps in Iran. I've told you how the Sassoons run Iran. And they married into the Rothschilds, showing that they united the two factions. All these families from Rome, from Italy, are all beeps. The Medicis were beeps. They collected Kabbalistic manuscripts. Jacob Medici. Then in Germany you had Jacob Fugger. They were all beeps, pretending to be Christians in a Christian land, so they wouldn't give themselves away. All of them were close to the beep community in Venice and Florence. It is in Venice and Florence where you had the establishment of modern banking, and you had a famous beep quarter in Venice. The Venetians, in all likelihood, come from beep populations from the Roman Empire. The Roman Empire was full of beeps. The Roman Empire, if you were a beep in the Roman Empire, although they destroyed the temple, which who knows now, looking back at history, may have been planned, that the beeps had privileged status in the Roman Empire. They were the only religion in the Roman Empire that were allowed not to put the Caesar above their own religion. The beeps. And when you had the rise of Christianity, they had a monopoly on money lending, which you did not have in the past. And they even admit this. Stefan Molyneux actually admits it in his videos, and he is a beep. And so all these families are actually beeps. And to see this crap video where they're saying that the Jesuits were Iranians is utter tosh. This is bullshit. That's on propaganda. Probably promoted by pro-Israel Christians. It's absolute bullshit. Can't believe people fall for this crap. This guy. This is absolute bullshit. That's on propaganda. Now, what really irritates me are dumb English people, these Poundland truthers in England, Poundland flat earth truthers, there, I'll say it, who still think this guy was genuine. Charlie Chaplin. Still think this guy, Charlie Chaplin, was genuine. When we have him here, actually showing you he's an actor. So I advise you to see these photos of Charlie Chaplin, and you can see he's an actor. Now these photographs were actually taken by Heinrich Hoffmann, and that surname is a beep surname. This man was founded by the Bank of England. In one of the only History Channel programs which had any decent research, they proved it. That he was funded by the Bank of International Settlements, and the City of London were the main funders. So he was actually an actor, and I've shown you how his wife was a beep. Charlie Chaplin's wife. Now, the people who promote this, there you go, the people that are promoting this guy with the moustache are Eric Dubé supporters. I've done videos on Eric Dubé. He's a complete trans dresser, beep, shill, strawman, which they use to debunk the flat earth. Now, in my opinion, the flat earth is a Dassom psyop, because you can sail around every single part of the earth. You can sail around Antarctica. There are hundreds of cruises to Antarctica. I know somebody who's been on a cruise to Antarctica. You can even go to the South Pole Station if you're rich enough. How many people go to Antarctica each year? Over 100,000 people go to Antarctica each year, and they go and visit the tourist spots where the explorers went. You have hundreds and hundreds of thousands of ships, trade ships, sailing around Antarctica. Not one of them has ever taken a photo of a flat earth. Now, if there's evidence that the earth is flat, then of course you change your mind. But the problem is that people do not understand the difference between opinion and a fact. It is an opinion. And I don't see enough evidence for it to be flat. I see a lot of evidence for it being a Dassom psyop. Like most things on the truth movement. Anything that becomes popular in the truth movement, which is spread around in the truth movement, is likely to be nonsense. And what really irritates me is thick, dumb people like this guy, Harvey number one. And Katie Hopkins is right on people called this Harvey. They are the most common, dumb, thick, Poundland walking retards there is. And he put a comment saying that globe Earth is actually a beep idea. Actually, it is not. Globe Earth comes from the ancient Greeks. Flat Earth is actually a beep idea. I posted it here. It comes from the Talmud. It's a Talmudic model of the universe which was believed by rabbis. Flat Earth. You dipshit numbskull.